Oh shit! Pixel! Pixel with the 39 months of subs. Says 39 months? That's 3 whole years! Hey, kinda. Pixel, K-Man, welcome to the Strem de la Strem. Fellas, I'm relying on you guys to let me know if things are wacky. What the heck? Hey, maybe someday. Hey, I'm live right now with the start of a casual playthrough of Ratchet and Clank going Commando. This is in prep to learn how to speed run. To speed run, not speed up, the game. Also celebrating 20 years of our where's the ampersand? RNC. Come join me. Oops, not all caps. Come join me. Twitch.tv/. Leo's 16. Okay, hi Isaac, hi K-Man. Is this casual or speedrun? Oh, hey, good question, K-Man. I know nothing about actually physically speedrunning the game. I've watched plenty of speedruns of it. Yo, he's playing Jack 1! That is true, that is what it is, Pixel. Yo, this is the menu screen for Ratchet & Clank 2, and I fucking love this thing. Look at Ratchet just playing games, man. I used to love watching this. He plays bits from Rack 1, from Rack 2, from Jack 1, and Sly Cooper. And I always like to watch these. Although I always got like you'll see at the end of this, I got like frustrated. Cause like watch, so like, and other times he'll like die and then be like, "Our what?" Sus, and stops playing. This one he's just like he's doing well. He got a progression item, and it's just like, Clank, look at this bullshit. But a lot of the other ones he'll just like die or get hit or something. That's when he's like, nah, I'm done with this. Change the channel. Can we speedrun Jack 1 while playing Ratchet & Clank 2's title game? No, unfortunately we can't. That's a whole nother game for us. Alright, so I'm playing this on my PS2 Slim. I found a memory card. It took me like 30 minutes. I searched all over my fucking house, and it turned out they were like 3 inches from where my PlayStation 2 is in my room. They had just gotten slid under something. So that was tight. Look at this one. He progressed in the level. And he's like, nah, I'm bored. And he changes it. I'm always like, Ratchet, what do you mean? But we're playing the game. Okay, so widescreen, I think we want to have on. I think that's like an actual part of the speedrun setup. So we're gonna do that. But let me double check. Let me find the video I was watching. There's no Best Buy Pixel. Best Buy's not real anymore. Scroll through all this bullshit. Here we go. Vibration off, quick select pause off, yeah. Yes, we want... No, we want widescreen off, it looks like. Yes, we want widescreen off, actually. Progressive scan, I don't think matters. Subtitles? You guys want subtitles? I'll turn the subtitles on. Vibration? Turn that shit off. Oh god, I'm using like a PS2 controller. This is fucked up. This fucking sucks, dude. This thing is like... this thing is like 3 sizes smaller than the PS5's, and it's like 3 ounces. We need widescreen off because, from what I understand, is that the way the widescreen functions is that it just kind of like stretches the game, and you lose visibility. You can lose like line of sight stuff, which is important in the speedrun, apparently. Forgot to mention, SCT run when the blows up, you play Shadow freezes during his escape because the devs never accounted for widescreen. Oh, interesting. Okay. Now, I did find a memory card. I think this one has save data on it. Yeah, it sure does. Yo, you can look. See, look, the last time I played, 10/16/2009, and this one, I came back in 2015 and played this fucking game. You see how it says R and then a number? That's like your New Game Plus level. I got that bitch to like 8 or 9 on one file. I played the shit out of this game. But we're gonna do a new game. So for anyone so raise your hand. It's okay. Who doesn't know the plot of Ratchet and Clank 1? It's okay. I'll explain. So Ratchet, he lives on a planet and he wants to leave. He meets Clank. Clank crash lands on his planet. He's a robot. And he wants to. He knows some secret to help that he thinks will save the galaxy. So Clank fixes his ship, Ratchet's ship, or enables it to fly, so they're able to get off the planet together. And then they go on an adventure. They try to find Captain Quark, but he's kind of a goofball who ends up, as it turns out, is working for the villain. Is a guy named Chairman Drek. Chairman Drek has this plot. He's gonna he's stealing parts of planets to build a new planet for like his people, because they like polluted their other one. And then as it turns out that like he polluted it. He polluted the planet on purpose, so that he could build a new planet, and then they're just gonna do the same thing again. Ratchet and Clank bicker and argue. They're not like friends. They go back and forth a lot, but they work together, and they save the day, and they beat Chairman Drek. They beat Quark. He gets blasted off. I just sneezed. There was another one, but I muted. And then Clank and Ratchet are friends. And yeah, they're friends now. And Ratchet is now voiced by James Arnold Taylor in this game. Quark, what's he doing? No, different Quark. Big guy in a green suit. Funny man. And now they're friends, and now Ratchet is voiced by James Arnold Taylor, instead of the other guy. We're doing this one.
Welcome back to Behind the Hero. Tonight's heroes are the duo who recently restored peace and order to our galaxy, Ratchet and Clank. So, gentlemen, tell us about your latest incredible adventures.
Well, as you can imagine, we've been pretty busy. After Drek's defeat, there were parades, press conferences, fancy dress balls.
And the wiener roast at Al's.
Oh, yeah, that. And then things started to slow down a bit. After that,
There was the grand opening at Groovy Lube.
Right. I think that was last week.
6 months ago.
We're still pretty busy, but in a more, domestic sense.
Yesterday, I flushed out my radiator core.
I guess
no one needs a hero right now. I have fucking like every line of this game in my memory, banked somewhere deep down.
Miss Noodlebottom, I found our man. Welcome.
What the?
I'm Abercrombie Fizzwidget, founder of the Megacorp Company and the Bogon Galaxy. atrocious situation. I must humbly request your sustenance on a mission of dire urgitude, a mission of superfluous peril, a mission of unequivocal imperitude.
Did that make any sense?
So, you need me to go on a dangerous mission in another galaxy.
Indubitably. A few days ago, this top-secret biological experiment was stolen from our testing laboratory by this dupliferous criminal mastermind, and I need you to get the experiment back.
We'll do it.
We will?
Frank, I have precipitated your recalcitrance and have made special improvisations for you. We are prepared to give you a job as the head accountant for Megacorp, plus a penthouse suite in lovely Megapolis, and our state-of-the-art robotic masseuse.
Deal.
As for you, Ratchet, I'll need you in superlatory shape. While in transit to the Bogon Galaxy, you will undergo heavy training and conditioning, including martial arts, heavy weaponry, survival skills, stealth, macrame, ballroom dance, and origami. We've used bipolar vector regurgitation to track the thief's location to a flying base in Sector 7. Infiltrate the base and retrieve the experiment.
Sir, ready for launch.
And that's the game. Woohoo! As a child, I didn't fully comprehend just how much Mr. Fizzwidget there
Ratchet
just
report
says wrong
on
words.
Final approach to coordinates 37 Alpha.
Good luck. I'm counting on you.
Affirmative. Beginning radio silence.
Progress is saving. While this icon is on screen, do not remove the memory card or turn off the console. Hey, and this is where it all happens for us. So I think if I off, quick select pause. We actually want this off on the speed run. Normally I play with it on. The quick select pause. So what that is this is our quick select menu. This is where we can switch around weapons. With the pause on, the game would pause otherwise when I go to select the weapon. But with it off, we can things will continue to happen, which is necessary for movement and stuff, I assume. Sound, yeah. Turn that to fast. Again, if we turn the widescreen on, you'll notice perhaps that it's just gonna zoom in. So it just kind of stretches the screen upwards, and shit gets cut off. So we don't want that. And here's the game. Oh, there's another cutscene we can watch though, and this is one of my favorite scenes in anything.
We at Megacorp would like to congratulate you on your choice of the Commando-matic body armor and helmet combo. Now that you've had a chance to use it, we'd like to demonstrate some of its most important functions. The Commando-matic helmet provides several helpful readouts. This area shows your current and maximum nanotech units. Nanotech is your health, so make sure you don't run out. This is one nanotech unit. Your Commando-matic body armor allows you to increase your maximum nanotech significantly. To increase your nanotech, you must defeat enemies. When you defeat an enemy, it leaves behind
Here it comes, one of my guiding
nanomites.
principles in
Your
gaming.
body armor absorbs the nanomites and stores them in this bar. When the bar fills up, you get an additional unit of nanotech. The tougher the enemy
This
is,
one.
the more nanomites it provides. The Commando-matic helmet also helps you monitor your weaponry. This section shows the icon for your current weapon and the ammo you have left. If you defeat an enemy with a Megacorp weapon, that weapon will also absorb some of the nanomites left behind. This bar stores the nanomites for your selected weapon. Once it fills up, your weapon will upgrade. You
That's
can
new
see
for
the
this game.
same bar for each weapon in your quick select menu and in your weapon screen.
Ah, look at all those weapons!
We hope you enjoy your Megacorp Commando-matic body armor and helmet. Be sure to visit your local Megacorp Weapons Emporium for the latest in destructive technology.
Anyway, the line where she's like, the tougher the enemy is, the more nanomites it provides. That is my guiding principle. That is That line has served me well in like any fucking video game I've played for my entire life after this. I'm like, if I'm struggling on something, in my mind I'm like, it's okay, the tougher the enemy is, the more nanomites it'll provide. I actually always thought it was nanotech. I thought she was saying that, I forgot the line. So I've always thought it was, the tougher the enemy is, the more nanotech it provides. Which, that's just not true. That's not the line. But it's been my guiding light. Anyway, this is Ratchet. He's a cool guy.
To select weapons, hold.
Oops, hold triangle and use the left stick. I skipped it by accident.
Press circle to fire your lancer.
Yeah, Natsuno's going Commando. Again, let me know how things look and sound. I know it's a PS2 game, so it's gonna look a little bit fucking crusty. Oh man, this just feels right.
You're at full health.
That's our
so
health.
you don't
That's where we
need
pick
the
that up
medic.
for health. In this game, you start with 4 health and you like gradually get more and more. And I think it goes up to like 80. In the first game, you start with 4 health, and that's like pretty much all you get. You can upgrade it to 5 at one point, and then again to 8. But it's like it's a decent ways into the game to do even the first one, and it's like super expensive to do so. Looks good and sounds fine. Hell yeah. Also, what's up, buddy, bro?
Try using the gravity bomb against those enemies.
Owned.
I see it's time to update my security forces.
Whoa, whoa, no, hey, no, look, I'm just here to fix the transflexor coil.
Nice try. Give my regards to Megacorp. Finish him.
Hey, he hit his head. I hope everybody had a good Friday. My Friday was A-okay. Out of cutscene grenade launcher. Yeah.
Thugs for less. If it ain't broke, we'll break it.
Right. I'm in the market for some security.
You bring the cash, we'll bring the thrash.
Good. I need your best men to meet me at these coordinates.
This is probably the first game I heard Steve Blum in. It's very possible. Yeah, you're right, it's Saturday now, but I hope everybody had a good Friday for them. I want to change my camera. I want to do that reversed. That feels better. Wah!
answer more accurately by holding L1.
Oh yeah, look at that. Ah! Anyway, this is going to be just a fun, casual playthrough. I'm going to play as much of the game as I want, which will probably be most of it and all of it. And then we'll start prepping to learn shit. And maybe I'll practice some shit along the way, too, for us. Maybe I do want it normal. Like I was already used to it. It's good. Just getting used to the controls again is going to be the toughest part. Hey, you're welcome, Isaac. I did it just for you. Good save, ship. Oopsie. Meh.
Ratchet checking in, sir.
Incredulous. I didn't expect to hear from you again. So soon.
There was a slight problem. The thief escaped with the experiment, and I have no idea where he was headed.
Not to worry. I just received an emission which may lubricate the matter.
Do you have any maps for this quadrant of the galaxy?
You bet, mister. We got galactic maps, 3D maps, fold-outs, cutouts, maps to the stars, and their homes.
Oops.
Sorry about that.
Oh, grump.
Oh, I forgot my wallet. Could you, take care of this?
Perimeter defenses deactivated.
You forgot your change.
Oh, how polite.
I'm on my way.
Anyway, here's a loading screen. Something interesting about this game is that sometimes, so you can see how the ship flew. There were two screens of the ship flying, and then we went to the we went to the planet. Sometimes, randomly and for no reason, there will be a third loading screen of just the ship flying. It's truly random when it happens. And they call those long loads. And in a speed run, if you get a long load, you actually get to subtract that time out from your final time, which is pretty interesting. There's like 3 or 4 different variations of the long load, depending which one you get. You can subtract a certain amount of time, which is pretty interesting. Anyway, 5K for the chopper, 15K for the blitz gun. I don't got enough for either of those. Yo, what's up, Slim? I can't wait to go grinding in the desert. I used to have a philosophy when we got to the desert. It was shop till you drop. I would just go until I died. So today is it's the 20th anniversary of the Ratchet and Clank as a series. The first game came out. I guess it's past it now on the East Coast, but it came out November 4th, 2002. 20 years ago. Pretty crazy. Not many active franchises that are at 20 years. I mean, we just got a new game in this. What was it, a year or two ago?
You've acquired nanotech.
Oh, it was the guy. We gotta save him. No. But for first time last year, I remember when you were uploading that. I meant to, I had intentions of watching the Let's Play. I think I saw parts of it. I do so little anymore. I don't watch TV. I don't watch any YouTube anymore, really, even stuff that I want to watch. But this is a pretty important game, pretty important series. Save them! Save them! Save them! Oh no! They fucking got him!
More enemies to increase it.
Pretty important series to me as a gamer and as a person. I recall. I mean, if you didn't know that about me, I mean, have you not looked at any icon I have on social media? Because on Twitch I've got the Ratchet and Jack thing. On Twitter I've got the Ratchet artwork that Pixel actually drew for me. Many years ago now. Here's a funny little story. I remember back when I was in first grade. Oh! When I was in first grade, on our 100th day of school, we did an exercise where we had to I don't know, we just had to write down something that we wanted 100 of. So, you know, whatever it was. But for me personally, the thing that I wanted 100 of was 100 Ratchet and Clank games. That was what I wanted. Yo, skill point! This game series, of course, developed by Insomniac, fresh off of pumping out 3 Spyro games, one in each year.
Press triangle to
This is the funniest message.
Pause and select options to disable them permanently.
I always thought it was funny how one of the first messages they tell you is how to turn off the messages. I was like, lady, why would you tell me that? Now I can skip them. Anyway, what was I saying? Fresh off of 3 Spyro games in 3 years. What did Insomniac do? New console? Let's do another 3 games in 3 years. Fucking insane development studio. If you're ever, it's actually, there's a series on YouTube you can find, of like a Let's Play by two of the devs that worked on the game. They did a Let's Play of Ratchet 2 and 3. And it's really interesting. You know, if you're a fan of the game or just kind of game design in general, I think there's cool stuff to learn in that, because they talk about, well, they're like, oh look, this was my level, or I worked on this, or I know this guy who worked on it. It's really interesting. If you look up just Mike Stout and Tony Garcia, or I think what they call it is useless podcasts. I think that's what their YouTube channel was called, or is called. But it's really cool. I big recommend it. Anyway, we defeated that little mini-boss there, and it gave us a buttload of experience for our Lancer. So it's once that bar kind of hits full, it will evolve, and it will turn into a different gun. And it's funny, there's actually a couple of cutscenes in this game where Ratchet uses the upgraded weapon just to shoot something.
The dynamo activates machinery. Press circle to use the dynamo to zap that activator.
Hey, thanks, help desk lady. He uses the upgraded heavy lancer to shoot some things. So I remember as a kid one time I did a playthrough. I was like, well, what if I don't upgrade it? What will he use in the cutscene? And he still uses the upgraded one. I was like, oh man, but that was cool though. Don't look at the horror. It's funny actually. One of the most hated things in this game are these snow yetis on an ice planet, and one of the dev that is responsible for that was Tony Garcia, who is in the project. So there's a whole bit about that, about how they created this like this award, this in-house award to give to the person who made like the most hated piece of content or something. And it like started with that. And there, I was saying for, you know, it continued on at least for the next game, which they were both still there for, and they weren't sure if it like still happened or not at Insomniac, but it's a funny little place. They called it like the Snow Yeti Award or something like that. So here's a fun thing I know that we'll do in the speedrun. So there's this movement, Ratchet, in the category that I want to do, which is all platinum bolts, there are kind of 3 movement tiers for us. There's this one where we're at right now. Then once we get Clank, we kind of get a new suite of movement, and then we'll get the charge boots, which is kind of our final form. As for right now, there's not a lot of tricks or anything we can really do, but I know one of the like movement pieces is you do this like, so like you can do side flips and you can do back flips, but you can't flip forward. But if you kind of like, I don't know what you need to do exactly, but you can kind of like flip forward, and I'm not doing it correctly. I like practiced this for like 30 seconds and like was able to do it kind of. But either way, you can do this. You can do a flip and you like clip through the wall here and go out of bounds, and you like hit a checkpoint so you can skip the next couple of minutes of stuff here. I can't do it, but we'll learn how.
To center the camera, tap L1.
Thank you. Anyway, I was saying earlier, so there's skill points in this game. There were skill points in the first Ratchet, but the skill points kind of started with Insomniac back in Ratchet, or Spyro 2. Spyro 2 had skill points in it.
Where our customers come first.
Which were skill points in these games are basically achievements and trophies before they were a thing. I think there's a skill point for like blowing up all the little bullshits here in the store. But there'll be an easier way to do that later.
Shoes are required when
See if I can do that flip.
Megacorp.
No. No. I know Some Call Me Johnny recently played through the first couple of games. He did reviews on them on his channel. I watched those. Those were good reviews. Ratchet 2 was actually the first one I played. So here's how I got into the series. I had a friend in the neighborhood that had Ratchet 2, and I like went to his house, and like that's where like I found it or discovered it, I guess. So I started with the second game. I did eventually go back and play the first one. I had already played like Spyro, but I didn't really know or understand at the time that it was the same team. Didn't really connect that together. Ooh, Movember. We'll come back here way later for a secret fun time. Anyway, that out of bounds clip I was talking about, where we'd hit a checkpoint, would put us right here.
Ratchet, come in. Are you there?
Copy, Mr. Fizzwidget.
Listen, I have some new information on our experiment's wherewithal. The thief was indemnified at Megacorp's
Yeah, that was kind of cockbox. Yo.
Also, the thugs have towed a moon-sized jamming array into Mactar Resort orbit.
Should I take it out?
Affirmulous. It's disconfabulating our annual Galactic Gladiators broadcast. See for yourself.
Ask yourself, are you man enough,
I watched this cutscene so
hero
much as a
enough,
kid.
insane enough to step into the ring with 2 of the fiercest warriors in the galaxy? If you answered yes, you're a big, fat liar. But that's okay, because Megacorp is bringing Galactic Gladiators into your home for a special Mega View event. First, it's survival of the fittest
in our bio competition.
Be there
as Chainblade. Chainblade
unleashes his fury on our gladiator guest contestants. Chainblade has gone undefeated in 500 straight matches, but if the bio division doesn't do it for you, our robotics division will. Taste the adrenaline as contestants face off against our four-armed bandit, the B2 Brawler.
Brawler.
No living creature is a match for this machine. Watch 6 tons of Carbonox alloy hunt for its prey. There's no consolation prize, cause this bad boy's programmed to show no mercy. So, what are you waiting for? Call now to bring Chainblade and the B2 Brawler into your living room. But put away the fine china. The Galactic Gladiators, only on Megaview. Call your provider now.
Raw.
Chainblade, huh? I've got the coordinates. Ratchet out.
Thanks.
Megacorp is pleased to announce a 3% employee discount on all Megacorp merchandise. Tax laws still apply.
Oh, a 3% discount, huh? But you still gotta pay taxes. I think you can... Watching a video. I think I can just kind of like... Yeah!
For shopping at Megacorp.
Useless speed tech! Instead of using the dynamo... to make the little platform go, we can just say fuck that. Little side flip hyper strike action.
To view missions still available, press Select or R3 to access your map. Then press X to open the mission screen.
Oh, we got a nice fun little map there for us. But we gotta explore the swamp ruins still. No, that's not it. I'm going on Galactic Gladiators, Miracun. Man. I mean, would she not just use her Sentinel? Yo, you Mario 64 boomers had fucking Nessie. This was what I had. I had this guy. Come back. Here he is. And that one will take us home. I have not seen either of the Sonic movies, but I've heard pretty decent to good things for it, considering it's a video game movie. Should be minor details correct so they fuck up. What do they say the Master Emerald's origin is? What is the Master Emerald's origin? Do I know off the top of my head? Or it's just what it is in Sonic Adventure, right? Does it have a different origin in, like, 3? These ones are tricky because if you stay on them for a little bit longer, you go to different areas. Really, say 2 is mediocre. I feel like I hear the opposite. I feel like people think. I thought I've heard that people think 2 is better. I mean, I don't care, but I suppose there are other people in chat. I don't know. I feel like that's just what I've seen people say. I want to go over here because there's stuff over here. So inside boxes are bolts, and we use bolts to buy guns and ammo and buy gadgets and their paywalls to progress in the game at some points. Ooh. It's no good. It's an ambush! Yo! And when you get a nanotech upgrade, it does a big blast and kills a lot of the enemies or does a lot of damage. It's really cool. It's always satisfying to time that right. We'll very likely have this weapon upgraded by the time this planet is done. It's like uncanny Sonic lore. Well, I guess they have to kind of adjust some of it, right? So that it can kind of make sense for the humans to exist. Actually, I think we won't upgrade it on this trip because I think we're done with enemies, actually. Focus too much on being Jim Carrey, not really Eggman. Interesting. Yo, what's up, Farf?
Welcome. If everyone could take their seats, we can proceed with today's demonstration. First, I'll need a volunteer. Anyone? Excellent.
Me?
Your name, sir?
Ratchet. Hey!
And there you have it. The Megacorp Tractor Beam in action. Let's give it up for our volunteer. Sir, how about taking advantage of our show special?
Buy tractor beam for 1,000 bolts. So if you like come down here, you need the tractor beam to like progress the game. But if you don't have the money, hey, look, you can climb up the slider and you can escape. So you're not like trapped in here. But as soon as you buy the tractor beam,
thank you, sir. You won't be disappointed.
The tractor beam moves small and medium-sized objects which have glowing orange targets.
the ladder
like these.
disappears.
Press circle to move those columns so you can scale the cliff.
Anyway, the tractor beam is the most like fucking nothing piece of equipment in this game. It's used like 3 times. And we're gonna do 2 out of the 3 times like tonight. And then it'll come back later in like an optional segment. It's so fucking nothing. Anyway, here's the first platinum bolt. There are 40? I think there are 40 of these in total. And in the category APB, that's we collect them all. Start from a fresh save file and collect all 40 and beat the game. I feel like everybody's like, yeah, Eggman is kind of goofy and zany. and you know, kind of an evil genius, kind of, you know, stereotype scientist. So, yeah, Jim Carrey works for that. But I feel like Eggman also has moments of like kind of actually evil and like intimidating. I mean, maybe not in every game, but definitely in some games. You know, tails away before I make mincemeat out of you. A good example, and I don't know if Jim Carrey necessarily has the has that to like suddenly be kind of menacing. Ben Schwartz is a good Sonic. That's good, at least. I always like doing this where, so like we've got the ladder here, and we're gonna hit this button and it's gonna fall down. Just wanna jump off. So I always like to like try to grab onto it as it was falling. Alright, I think now that we're back, now we can, there's still one more platinum bolt we can get here. Yeah, now we can come back over here, and there's a new little guy here for us, and he's gonna take us off to a secret location. How do they do Knuckles? Is Knuckles good? I mean, I've heard pretty good things, I feel like, about Knuckles. I mean, Tails I'm not surprised at. I mean, at least in terms of performance, because, you know, it just is Tails' voice actress, which I still really love. And I hope they don't, like, recast her or anything. No. 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 Fuck, I swear to God I was doing it the other night. That's not it. I wonder how they're gonna do fucking Shadow, cause right, I mean, I think they've like just confirmed that, but isn't that the Shadow is like teased at the end of the movie, right? Oops! Jump! Oh, you didn't grab on? Oh well, whatever. Yeah, little Dory for us. That was my Dory. That was mine. Some of y'all had Mario 64. Nah, that's what I had. They get all the details about Gun, right? That's insane. Meanwhile, in Megapolis. This little robot was in the intro cutscene.
May I help you? I said.
No! They got him. Yo, your ship is under attack. Shoot down all the enemy ships. Okay, here, you got it. Yo, snack!
You just collected Raritanium. Raritanium can be traded for ship upgrades.
Snack, what's good? Ratchet and Quark. Yeah, there is actually a Quark in this series. But hey, good one. Snack, what is that? Is that 39 months? Snack with the 39 months. Big appreciate it. Anyway, this is like the only time in the game where you're like, you get ambushed on the way to like a location. Like there are other ship battle sections, but they're like, you like specifically go there to do it. It's a little weird. Hi Snack, how's your trip going? Unless you're home already. Are you home already? The sun! Hi, Kingo. I'm not a nerd. Oh, look at them all! I'm getting my ass beat. I think you can, if you blow up ice chunks, you can find like shields or maybe health packs. I remember this being like, Jesus, they're like really fucking getting me, man. Oh my god, they killed me. Oh, I gotta do the whole waves over again? Cringe. I don't think I don't remember ever dying on this. I mean, maybe, I'm sure I did. Maybe I just need to barrel roll more. I will catch up on chat in a second. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Howdy ho. Happy Fridays. Or Saturdays. We're talking about the Sonic movie. There's some partial shield for us. Where was that before? Also a lot stiffer than I remember it being. But everything is kind of, you know. Nothing's as you remember it ever. That's why you remember it. Fucking... I'm sure there is an efficient way to go about this segment. Snack leaves early tomorrow morning. Fun. There's some full shield. That's the exact, actually functions as the exact same thing as a partial shield right now for us. Ooh, some missile ammo. I won't talk about it because now there are people who actually might care, but I saw One Piece film Red last night. Oh man, it was so good. I loved it. I popped off several times. I like would have popped off harder, but there were like people in the theater. There like really actually weren't even that many people there. There was like less than 10. Which was like kind of a bummer bears, but like whatever. Alright, what's happening here? Yeah, there is a quirk in this series. Snack, thank you for the resub. Same guy. Slim says everyone they've talked to felt like the second movie was better. Leave early tomorrow morning. So I need to watch the second movie. Thought the first one was fine. Just wish it felt more Sonic-y throughout. Oh, it's gonna be. It's. I also saw it in IMAX, and oh man, seeing it in theaters, like it was almost like it was the first time I'd ever seen a movie in IMAX. First of all, so like I like kind of didn't know what to expect at first, but it was like it almost made it like harder to follow because the screen was so fucking big, and there was just so much fucking happening. Like I'm trying to read subtitles, and you know, shit's happening everywhere. So like it was kind of hard to like to follow all the time exactly and like see everything. But it was worth it for the music because it really felt like I was at a concert. It was crazy. I really enjoyed the movie. If you're a One Piece fan, I recommend. I wouldn't necessarily recommend it as I'm gonna get into One Piece, so let's go watch the new movie. I mean, you certainly can. I know, like that's how Comb, who I think I saw earlier in here tonight, maybe. And that's how they got into the series. They watched the last movie, Stampede. Hey, there, our weapon upgraded. We got the heavy lancer now. Woohoo! And it's got 100 more ammo, shoots faster, does more damage. It's pretty cool for us. Yeah, this sure. Is this a hot take? I almost think there's maybe too much happening sometimes in the anime. Sometimes I watch it and I'm like, yeah, this looks really good, but like I sus a little. I'm like, there's like maybe too much happening right now. It's maybe too flashy. Okay, I was off to watch it tomorrow. Another great reason to watch Hunter x Hunter? Oh, okay. But anyway, the music is fucking fan-fucking-tastic. If you don't... So, like, here's the thing I think about the movie, is that if you don't like... if you don't like any of the songs, the auto songs, first of all, what the fuck is wrong with you? Second of all, like, you're probably not gonna like vibe with a lot of the movie. Action is raw. But the music is fantastic. I don't know if I want to say this. It's not like really a spoiler. I won't say it. Anyway, here's like a fun use that they do with the tractor beam in the second level, where you put things in the sling and you pull it back and launch it up, and it's like actually kind of fun actually and kind of cool. They do it once there, they'll do it once again in a minute, and then they never do it again. Anyway, it's time for a little bit of gambling. We got some slot machines. There's a skill point for hitting 3 bars. Oh, look at that. You can get ammo, you can get some bolts, you can get some health, you can get it to blow up. It does actually cost bolts each time to pull the lever. You don't always notice the money going down, but it's 10 a time. There'll probably be another movie before the series ends. Come on. Ah, womp womp. And there's like little guys in there. Yeah, they'll do One Piece Death Blow. As a kid, I shit you not. I used to it never occurred to me. Maybe because I like played Crash Bandicoot. But I would always like go up to the nitro crates and touch them and run away. And let them blow up like that. I would never like throw the wrench at them to blow them up or like shoot them or anything. It just, the thought just literally never occurred to me as a child. No, come on. Oh, womp womp. Apparently, with like the original, like when they released the movie first in Japan, like I think like the first screening viewers got like a special volume booklet, which they've done with like all the other movies. It's like volume 4 billion is what they call it. But apparently there's a bunch of like extra like info and shit in there, especially about like the red hair pirates. And there's no like good information on like exactly what's in it online. But I would be excited to read that. In the past, they've released things like that in the big One Piece box sets. Like the first box set I think has Chapter 0 in it, which came out with Strong World. King, if you were interested in One Piece movies that you could watch through you could do through Strong World for sure, and like kind of you could do Z, but it might be safe to do to finish the next arc. Ah, Ben Beckman. Ben Beckman's in the movie. He's raw. They all are, though. But I won't say too much. Doing that used to take me fucking hours as a child. Whee! In the speed run, we're gonna come back here later, and we're gonna like skip this whole thing. We're gonna charge off here, and then we're gonna like clip under the force field barrier. It's gonna be sick. Rockstar is in the movie. It's true. I think he had a different voice actor in the movie, actually. I was reading than his original one.
To disable the jamming array, destroy the 6 transponders.
Anyway, welcome to, this is like one of the coolest fucking things in this game. Is this spherical planet where like, whoa, look, Mario Galaxy. That's like, yeah. It's pretty cool though. There's a platinum bolt up here on this platform that I think they like want you to come back with Clank later on to get up to. But if we carefully get up here on the limo, we can
press select
Jump up here.
or R3.
And then whee! Oh, there it is. I think I was actually I've read and I've heard in the past, and I read even just today in the PlayStation blog where they were kind of talking to some of the devs about Ratchet and Clank. They had originally wanted to do these spherical worlds in the first game, but for whatever reason they cut them.
Wrench, then walk around the platform.
Oh yeah, here's bolt cranks. Back in the day, folks, you had to spin the control stick to do these. You had to spin it around. Fucking anymore, you just have to hold it in one direction, and he spins it automatically. And I'm like, fucking babies. In my day, you had to spin it. So if you get lost on the planet, look, you can zoomies and see. Look, all the beacons are are well lit up, so you know exactly what to look for. But also you can see them off in the distance, and also if you follow all these glowing lines, that'll more or less take you where you need to go. Yeah, that was back in Jaya. Look, we're gonna go whee! I always like to get up on top if I can. I was like, yes. You guys ready for this? You guys ready for this tech? Bam. I'm saving up for 15k so I can get the blitz gun, so I can own everybody here. Actually, everybody's about to get so owned tonight. Two left. Even us, especially you. And by you, I mean the chat. Basically, everybody in chat's gonna get so owned tonight. They're not even ready for it. Here we go. Alright, one more to go. Oh good, didn't want to fall in the hot pipes. Anyway, Film Red was excellent. I really enjoyed it. I want to see it again.
Good work, my boy. You are proving to be invaluable in this underwear. Anywho, it appears the thief is now under the protection of thugs for less. But I may have found a way for you to insinuate their operation.
Is it dangerous?
No. Actually, yes, it is.
Good.
Take a look at this.
The wind in your hair.
I don't know if I actually will see it twice, but I would like to.
In your teeth. We are the Desert Riders.
Before I became a desert rider, I didn't fit in anywheres. I had low self-esteem, bad breath, and a thing for ladies' undergarments. But these guys understand me. They really do.
Yeah, I'm just here for the bake sales. Oh yeah, I also make these cute gloves for all the guys.
So if you've got what it takes, use this temporary membership to enter the most grueling hoverbike race in the galaxy. Win it and become one of us. Desert Riders, the #1 leisure choice of thugs for less.
Desert riders all use Megacorp bikes, so I just had to pull a few strings. Contract me as soon as you get more indignation. Fizzwidget, out.
I was talking about this last night in call, but they fucked up at the theater. They actually started playing Black Adam instead of Film Red. So I saw the first, like, I don't know, 5 minutes of Black Adam. Seemed pretty mid. Seemed like not like a movie I would want to watch or recommend anyone to watch. I don't know. Black Adam doesn't have fucking auto in it, so what's the point? Ooh, yeah, there we go. That's kind of what we want to do. I kind of did the jump. Yeah! 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 That's our movement tech. This is our movement tech for the first part of the game in the speedrun. Until we get Clank. And then we get cracked. Come on, skill point. I can't remember if this is true random or not. I know that in like 100%, like all skill point runs, I think they file manip to get this quicker. Oh, I thought that one was gonna blow up, but then it didn't. Woohoo! Come on, we're so close. We're so close to the 15K. Ah, womp womp, one blew up. Oh, that makes it easier to go between. Oh, we had 2 out of 3. Here's how I knew I was gonna be an addict as a kid, playing these fucking slots. Come on. Come on. Unless we're still winning stuff. Oh, this machine is on a hot streak. Yes! Hey, there's another one over here, though. Yo, yo, yo! Oh my god, I believed. Oh wow, you tease. How you gonna give me 2 out of 3 and then blow up? Alright, let's practice our flips on the way back. No. Yes. Yeah, I was just saying, yeah, there's one for getting 3 bars. Which I believe is true random. I was saying that I'm pretty sure it's true random. And because I know in like the 100% all skill points speedrun category, they allow file manipulation so that they can get that at like a guaranteed number. All right, we're gonna go buy the blitz gun, and everybody's gonna get owned. All right, everybody get ready to be owned, okay? Okay. Okay, imagine, close your eyes. Everybody close your eyes and listen close. Now, imagine you're playing Fire Emblem 3 Houses and you've just selected a unit. Did y'all hear it? Again, you're playing Fire Emblem 3 Houses and you've just selected a unit. Same sound. Same sound effect. That's what I heard. Fucking 5 hours every Sunday for 9 months. Same exact sound effect. Insane. Incredible. Anyway, the Blitzgun's pretty sick. Look, do you guys remember this when he was playing this on the demo screen on the menu? So yeah, sometimes we didn't do the battle. Yes! Yes! Yeah, we didn't battle every Saturday, every Sunday. That's true. No. Yes! Yes! He's correct! Yeah, sometimes you spend like 3 hours in the monastery. Now, if I were Ratchet, I'd be like, hour what? I'm not playing this game anymore. Be like, Clank, did you see that shit? That was lame. Alright, it's actually very important we don't fuck this up. Okay, cool. You can use the boxes to get this platinum bolt, but if they break, then you gotta come back with Clank. And that's no good. I would say we're pretty on pace right now for world record. What am I, like an hour and a half in? That's about right. I think all platinum bolt world record is under an hour, actually. Oh, get owned. Alright, note to self, don't fuck around with speed tech. out in the open. Yo, we get to gamble again! I'm not gonna. I'll hit him once as we go by. Slim, if you're still here, did you play, have you played up your arsenal yet? So we were talking earlier about how today's, or I guess it's the next day now. But it was the 20th anniversary for Ratchet and Clank as a series. So to celebrate, they released like an armor skin pack for Rift Apart, with like 5 armor sets, kind of reminiscent of old games. There's the armor set that I'm wearing right now here in this game. There's one that kind of just looks like Clank. There's one that looks like the one from Deadlocked, and a few others. So that's pretty cool. That's a fun free update for that. But the other kind of thing that they did for the anniversary was basically they put all the games on fucking the cloud streaming. Whoa, almost fell again. Which is pretty disappointing. I'm like, not grump, but I'm like, like, it's, at least we got something, but also, like, it might as well be nothing. Like, just fucking, why can't they be ported? Like, okay, I understand that the PlayStation 3 was a console pulled into existence by a monkey's paw, and is apparently impossible to do anything with anymore. But like, at least the PS2 games, port them.
To aim weapons more.
They want to aim your gravity gun down there. They want you to go, fuck you. Fuck you. I don't know. It's annoying. 'Cause it's like, I've seen people be like, oh, it's not like Insomniac is developing fucking Spider-Man 2 and the Wolverine games. And I'm like, yeah, okay, cool. But also, Insomniac doesn't need to do fucking shit. Other than, like, sign off on some, company you've never heard of before. Like, getting access to the files or whatever to port the fucking PS2 games onto PS4. Like, that's all they need to do. They don't need to do shit. I don't know. It's like the bare minimum of what needed to be done. And because I don't like understand the PlayStation, the new PlayStation subscription tiers and services is so fucking confusing, and was handled just awful. I don't know what any of the tiers are, like, by name. I don't know what any of that shit is or means. They say, like, PlayStation Plus Super Deluxe, like, Scrotum Tickle Edition tier. And I'm like, yeah, okay, that could be, like, the first tier, that could be, like, the second tier. I don't know what that is or means. Can I get any of that separate? Do I have to be on that tier? Kinda got hit by a decent loss, I think, after that. After what, the tier rollouts or whatever? Wouldn't be surprised. They're probably making bank off of people who didn't realize they still had a PlayStation Now subscription that they weren't using. Then they were like, oh wait, shit, that's gone away? I didn't even know I was paying for that. Yeah, I don't want that anymore. So like, yeah, I guess the PlayStation 3 versions of the game are available for cloud streaming, which is probably like a buggy, laggy, not that great, thing that like a lot of people can't, probably don't even have the internet strength to like use. Yo, we got the mini nuke now, and we're goated. Raw. But you know, again, they're there, I guess. I'm buying the chopper. Chopper. Chopper's alright. Yeah, I still don't really know what they give you.
Is everyone ready for tonight's Mega Battle? Introducing from nowhere in particular, this guy.
Oh, that's me! No boo.
All of our gladiators. He'll take home this brand new electrolyzer.
Yo.
If he can't make it past our gladiators, he'll receive a consolation prize.
I didn't know what consolation prize meant. I didn't know what that meant as a child. Alright, do you guys hear the indescribable, like, cheering from the crowd? Just, like, listen to it for a second. Like, just like, rah, rah, rah. You maybe can't even hear it on the stream. That shit. I don't necessarily think this is what they're saying, but I've always described the audio in my head. Cannot hear it. Oh, let me turn it up. Let me turn it up. It might be loud for a moment. Okay, it's not happening right now. Wait for it. This shit. I have always heard it in my head as Ratchet, yeah! Ratchet, yeah! Ratchet, yeah! And I can't unhear it. I can't unthink that. Anyway, the chopper's pretty fun. It takes a minute to like get going, but it's a fun weapon. I enjoy it. That it would be a Toonami bumper song? I guess I'd have to listen to the song again. Maybe not like the expert on this. I didn't watch as much Toonami as you guys did. Oh, here's a fun thing. I was gonna comment this, but like fuck it, I'll just say it. The people that care about hearing it are here now. Well, hold on. Yeah.
You're now eligible for a championship series. Come back and fight again for big cash prizes.
Cash prizes. Sounds raw to me.
Choose your battle.
So I had a recent time when I played the game. I can't remember if this happened in the Reignited or if this happened on original. It might have been Reignited. But I was in Bamboo Terrace, and I had finished the level, so the egg thief spawned. I started chasing him a bit. I was chasing him across the the shortcut bridge back to the start of the level, and you know how there's that Rhinoc with the rocket who's like kind of in the middle of that bridge, kind of like at the T junction to where it would go off to that the flame shoot mini game, which was fucking impossible as a child, by the way. But I swear to God, the thief ran past, so he was back kind of at the start of the level now, that kind of area. I can't remember if I either charged into the Rhinoc with the firework or if I flamed him. But you know how when you kill them, they kind of like fly off? I swear to God, I killed the Rhinoc, it flew off, and it hit the egg thief and killed it. I swear to God, I'm not making that up. Alright, hazard challenge. Watch your step. If it did happen on Reignited, I'm sure I would have taken a video clip of it, but I'm also sure that that video clip no longer exists. Yo, Isaac knows a song from Eco? That's awesome, Isaac. I can't believe Isaac did a song from Eco. Anyway, this game has gladiator combat rings, and they're like just the best. They're so much fun. They're not. Why isn't it? Why isn't there? Well, there is actually one in the new game. Never mind. I take that back. Yeah, the arenas are so much fun. Slim, have you played Up Your Arsenal yet? Woohoo, 1,500 volts. Not one of your viewers, Slavko, mentioned potentially letting you borrow it though. Yo.
Choose your battle.
I've actually got my copy of it sitting right here. So I went looking because I wanted to make sure the two best versions of Ratchet 1 and 3. Going Commando and Up Your Arsenal to speedrun are the Black Label NTSC original releases, which are the two that I have. And a lot of the skills that you kind of build up in this game also apply to the third game.
Returning to battle is everyone's favorite gladiator.
So if I'm not vibing with this, I could switch to Arsenal.
Please welcome
Chain Blade. Lombax with Spunk. Chainblade ain't got shit on me. He ain't got shit on my chain chopper. Oh, 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 bam. Get wrecked.
We have a winner. Choose a battle and
Win the prize. Anyway, you can keep doing the battles for extra bolts, but the prize point goes down each time you do it. Alright, time challenge. Kill 30 enemies in 30 seconds. Mini Nuke will be our friend here. Nice.
And the prize goes to you.
We're crushing it. Alright, battle the B2 Brawler.
From the planet Cerebella comes a colossal creation. Stand back for the big and the brainy. Let's give it up for the B2 Brawler.
No, the B2 Brawler is actually hard. Unlike Chainblade, who's kind of a punk. Ouch! Hit them, hit them. Nice. Yo, here we go, here we go, here we go. I always like to try to time this. Shoot. Ah, I always like to try to time my wrench, a wrench hyper strike into like blowing him up at the same time. Alright. Time challenge. Kill 60 enemies in 60 seconds.
This guy's on a rampage. Where did this guy come from? The furry guy is on a rampage. I've got my money in the law bank. Let's spot.
Nice. Not too bad.
You are the winner.
And I'm the winner. All right, the mega challenge. It's getting tougher. Now we got to do 10 rounds of stuff. None of these are like really particularly like too difficult. But man, if they weren't intimidating as a kid, like man, I got to do 10 rounds. That's so many guys. Like.
This guy's on a rampage. My money in the law bank with Spunk.
I think that the Blitzgun like falls off pretty quickly in terms of like it as an actual effective weapon, but it's like it's a pretty decent little shotgun. There aren't any shotguns in the first game, right? Just go through my mind. No. So this is the first like Ratchet and Clank shotgun. There definitely is a shotgun in the next game, and it's broken AF. It's one of the most powerful weapons in the game. In like a speed run, it's like the only weapon they use.
It's like watching a train wreck. Wow. The furry guy is on a rampage.
Yeah, first game had blasters, bomb throwers, flamethrowers,
Returning to battle is everyone's favorite gladiator. He
rocket
slices
launcher,
and dices and carves up a mean
but no
dish.
shotgun.
Please welcome Chainblade.
There's a challenge later on where you have to beat Chainblade without getting hit. So like, Chainblade is like solved. There's also one where there's also, I think it's just a skill point for just beating Chainblade with just your wrench. That's why this guy is he's so free, so solved. Except I just got hit there. Yeah, it sure does have the taunter. Yeah, like Monster Hunter. Yeah, you got it, Isaac. Look at all the challenges we've been killing. Alright, limited weapon challenge. Use only 300 heavy lancer shots. These limited weapons, look, we have to do 15 rounds with just this weapon. And the trick to doing these, and this took me forever to figure out as a kid, was that you gotta let the enemies hurt each other. You gotta bait them into hitting each other. Otherwise, there's no way you're gonna finish. You'll run out of ammo. Yo, a couple 100-hour project, you've got the game for us? That sounds exciting, Isaac. I do not want to play Monster Hunter. Do these guys can hurt each other, right? Yeah, they can. I can't even use my wrench to like break crates. I mean, that makes sense. If you use your wrench, it'd be free. What the hell was that sound? That could be good. Come on. Yeah, now the flamethrower guys, we kind of just have to kill. Balls we have to kill.
This guy's on a rampage.
Already done that. It's called Fortune Street, lol. I was watching Sarah Key the other night. She was doing a 12-hour stream to celebrate her 6 years of Twitch partner. Which was exciting for her. And so it was toward the end of the run. When I showed up, it was around at like the 10-ish hour mark. But she was playing some Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, working on the platinum trophy for that game. So she was playing the command board, which is basically just Fortune Street. But man, it took me back to playing that game. Birth by Sleep is the only Kingdom Hearts game I don't have the platinum trophy in, because it is such a boring, tedious grind. There are 3 characters, and on each character you have to do like all the same exact things. There's like an arena you have to do. There's command boards. There's like you have to do so much grind for just one character. Then you have to do the same exact grind again for 2 others. It's so mind-numbing. I'll go back and finish it one day. I think I maybe have one character left. I think I just have Aqua left to do.
It's like watching a train wreck. Wow.
But so I guess I've never played Fortune Street, but I have played I have played Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep command board, which from what I understand is basically Fortune Street. We should be good at this point to kind of just use our weapon for a little bit.
I've got my money in the law bank with Spunk.
Also, a game that's a couple 100-hour project. I don't know. I've already played Final Fantasy. I've already gotten the Final Fantasy X Platinum Trophy. done that one already. Alright, and hopefully the last round isn't a battle with Chainblade, otherwise I'm screwed. Okay, good. I don't want to run out of ammo, though. How did you not hit that little ball there? How did you not hit that little Beyblade? There we go. See, even if you saw how pretty liberal I was with it kind of toward the end there, still only had 35 shots left. Oh, look, the same exact thing, but now with just the mini nuke. And that only has 8 shots. The much less rounds. Yeah, it's only 4. Now this one, we're definitely gonna want to let the enemies beat each other up. Again, I've only got 8 shots with this thing, so they're gonna need to be weakened and grouped together as much as possible. That could have been timed maybe better. Now the mini nuke is pretty powerful, so like, yeah, this one's you can be a little more lenient. Nice. And I am the winner. Alright, tag team battle, Chainblade and B2 Brawler. How will we ever win?
Enter Chainblade.
Anyway, look at this cocky guy. And now we have now we've got some stage hazards to worry about. The fans are on. Alright, so now this is thankfully it's not actually both of them at the same time, because that would be impossible. Now the B2 Brawler again is the more dangerous of the two. Nice. That's like the 4th time I've defeated him in this session. Hit him! Okay. Whew. You know, Isaac, it's funny. I mean, I said some of those words, but I don't think I ever mentioned Monster Hunter. Funny. Alright, one more. We're at the Endurance Challenge. I think that's our last one. Again, I definitely, like, said some of those words. I agree. Yeah. 20 rounds! Hashtag big 20. Imagine just hearing whatever you want to hear. Couldn't be me. Fellas, I have to go to work tomorrow early. We're doing we have a staff meeting early in the morning. I have to be there at 10 a.m. That means I gotta wake up at like 9. That means I gotta be up at like 9 a.m. And that's ski early for me. But after the meeting is done, then I can go home. Woohoo! Yeah, well, it sure will be 420. We're already past it. Now originally I was supposed to have the rest of the day off. But due to some circumstances, some very cringe circumstances, I am now covering for another Clue Master. I'm covering their shift from 5 to close. Now I'm going to talk with the other leader on the schedule for that evening, and see if I can't be like, hey, if you don't like need me for anything, if there aren't enough bookings to support me coming in, I would be 100% happy to stay home and be on call, so to say. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But if I'm feeling down, I might stream more of this tomorrow afternoon. Is what I'm saying. After my meeting, I might come home. It depends maybe how tired I am. But I'm gonna stream a little bit more of this tomorrow afternoon. I'm probably gonna finish up this planet. We're gonna finish this battle. We'll do some puzzles, and then I'll probably call it a stream here. And maybe I'll play more tomorrow afternoon. The sooner we can get through the game, as soon as I can do everything I want to do in the game, then we can start learning the tech. And there's a lot to learn. I'm surprised we don't fight any bosses in this endurance challenge.
And the prize goes to you.
Woohoo! Oh, the ultimate challenge. There it is. I swear to God, there's a challenge for beating the chain blade without getting hit. Yeah, we gotta start learning the attack. All right, the ultimate challenge. Yo, Sid 16. Fun fact, Sis 16 didn't exist when I first played this game. Ain't that crazy? remember I have memories of playing this game. One time when my my grandmother was over. She was maybe just like babysitting. I don't know. She was over, and I was playing, and I guess she was watching. And she always liked the way Ratchet just like ran around. I guess she just thought it was funny. And just every now and then she'd be like, remember when I was over and you would play that game with the guy who would, and he would go doo 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 doo, walking around, and I'm like, yeah, I remember. Looking at Ratchet's run cycle just made me think of that. Just the way she would always describe it the same exact way with the little guy with the tail, and he would doo 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 doo. Get him. Oh, that was cheap. Hit me while I was still flipping over.
It's like watching a train wreck.
Yeah, well, he got owned by the spikes though.
From the planet Cerebella comes a colossal creation. Stand back for the big and the brainy. Let's give it up for the B2 Brawler.
I need to just chunk this guy.
The Brawler's got all he can handle. It's looking pretty bad for this guy.
Whew.
The B2 Brawler is down and out.
All right, getting a little Monka-esque worried here. Pretty low on health. Probably too far away from a health upgrade for that to come into play. So kind of low on ammo a little bit. But we should be done with the bosses, maybe? Can't imagine there would be more. Can't imagine they're gonna make me fight them again. Woo! Yeep! Oh, son of a bitch. You do have to fight him again. Oh, there's no fucking way, man. I mean, Chainblade I can do. But there's no way. They're gonna make me fight the Brawler again. Yeep! Almost hit that fan there. Bit embarrassing. It's just like the Kingdom Hearts arenas. Dying right at the end. Oh, also the OST in this game slaps. beep. Alright. Some more ammo I can scavenge before I die here. The B2 Brawler. Shoot. Shoot. There's no fucking shot. There's no chance. The B2 Brawler is impossible. Ow. Womp womp. Alright, one more try. It's only 16 waves. That's why they call it, I don't know, what do they call this one? The Ultimate Challenge? The Ultimate Showdown? Yeah, of Ultimate Destiny for us. You got it, Isaac. I knew you would get it. Hey, Kingo, have a great snooze.
It's like watching a train wreck. Wow.
Nice. In the first 5 minutes of the Black Adam movie, I heard more like nonsensical bullshit than like there was in all of One Piece film Red. Just something for people to consider. Oh, God damn it! The Brawler! The Brawler is impossible! Look at him! He's fucking owning me! Oh, the Ninja Star is so much fun. Did you guys see that? That's why they call it the Ultimate Challenge.
It's like watching a train wreck. Wow.
There are a lot of other weapons in other games throughout the series that are like had the same basic idea as of the Ninja Stars in this one.
Returning to battle is everyone's favorite gladiator.
And they're always pretty fun to use.
Please welcome Chain Blade.
Some would argue that some might argue or say that they're a little overused in how much they appear throughout the series. But like I always have fun using the weapons like it. It's just kind of fun and satisfying to like shoot a bunch of little things out there and watch them like hit and home and break apart into more little things. And I think it's fun to like throw them like you do in this game.
I've got my money in the Lombax with Clank. I can't believe it. Chain Blade has been defeated. This guy's on a rampage. That's gotta hurt. From the planet Cerebella comes a colossal creation. Stand back for the big and the brainy. Let's give it up for the B2 Brawler.
Impossible to dodge, boss.
The Brawler's got all he can handle. Ooh, he'll be feeling that in the morning. The B2 Brawler is down.
Oof, okay. Just can't take any stupid hits. The little floaty blitz balls there are pretty easy to take care of. You just like, because they come up to you, they stop, they wait a second, and then they like pull their blades out. So they're pretty easy to hit with the wrench. You just like can't hesitate.
Returning to battle is everyone's favorite gladiator. He slices, he dices, and carves up a mean dish. Please welcome Chain Blade.
Almost flew out of the arena there. Shoot! Oh. Alright, here we go.
From the planet Cerebella comes a colossal creation.
I've only got one mini nuke, that's no good. I have like no ammo, man.
It's looking pretty bad for this guy.
What am I even supposed to do? Damn. All right. I think I'm gonna call it quits on this for now. I won't do another one. It's getting 2 a.m. This is about how long I wanted to go till tonight anyway. So we'll wrap up the arena. We'll come back. We'll get our revenge. Anyway, let's use the electrolyzer. Pretty fun little puzzle device here. It's pretty simple. You gotta flip the connectors in time so that they match up with the little lines. There's another like puzzle gadget in this game that works like a slightly different. And I think there's some piece of info somewhere that talks about how this gadget was made by a designer and the other gadget was made by a programmer.
Hey!
Ah!
You have no idea what you're involved in. Return to your own galaxy immediately, or this will happen to you.
Oh.
Or this will happen to you.
Clank!
Oh.
Hey, they came out great. Hey, now we can go rescue Clank. They're not too. The electrolyzer puzzles aren't too challenging, but they can definitely be tough.
If you want to earn lots of bolts, visit the arena later for more battles.
Hey, I sure will. Let's practice those flips again. Yes. Yes. Yeah. No. Yes. No. Whatever. Yeah, like how important to the run could it be possibly, you know? I don't need to learn them. But hey, I think that's gonna do it for me tonight. For this first Strem de la Strem. It was a quickie. I definitely wanted to start earlier if only I had found the memory card faster. Yes. Nice. You think when they were making this game, think they ever imagined someone would have a save file dated 11/5/2022? You know, do you think? Maybe, maybe not. But I want to thank everybody for coming out. I big appreciate it. You know I do. I want to thank Pixel, and I want to thank Snack for their resubs tonight, both at 39 months. I appreciate it. Big love. And big love to everybody in chat. I'm doing a little hand heart. You can't see me doing it, but I'm doing it. Thanks for coming, everybody. I might play more of this tomorrow afternoon. Keep an eye out. We'll see. But if not, I'll definitely be back at least by Tuesday for more Final Fantasy IX and Wednesday for Kingdom Hearts. You know how I do. Hey, look, we did this. We were doing that earlier. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye.